Oh yeah, I'm talking about Everyday Struggle. I could address that quick. Everyday Struggle been super trash since we rebooted it. You could call it chemistry, you could call it whatever. It's been super trash. I can't watch the episodes. Thank y'all for y'all who do watch the episodes. Them shits is trash. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't even put them shits on my... If you notice, I don't even tweet that shit. I don't even put it on my Instagram, though. Them shits is garbage. I know good content when I see it. Them shit is garbage, okay? That's just being honest, being factual. Again, that's why, I mean, for me, the emphasis has been on my Twitch, on my own personal YouTube and all that shit. But the show right now is not clicking on 100%. That's just being factual. Now it's 2 weeks into trying a new host. This is what it is. But it just ain't clicking. The shit's trash. I gotta keep it on with y'all, man. The same way I could be objective about other people, I could be objective about some shit that got to do with me. If you look at me most time on there, I'm like, I know this shit trash, bro. Anything else I won't address, maybe at a later date, a later time. Yeah, I'll leave it there. More will be seen or developed. You guys will, yeah, we'll have a different talk later on. Okay. Somebody says, oh, Joe's not coming back. Bro, but I don't give a fuck about if Everyday Struggle comes back, nigga. Like, I'm keeping it on there with y'all. It's a cool platform, though. I think it's very needed. Everyday Struggle is definitely needed in the culture. And it's definitely highlighted when today Michael made it, I guess, somehow in his feelings, tried to diss the show, but also really care about the opinions that was disseminated on the show. If you don't know, Michael made it. There was news that came out that Ray Shremmerd, which is, of course, Sway Lee, my guy Sway Lee, and, of course, Slim Jimmy, both very cool guys. I love them as people more than even their music, and they make great music, too. But it said that they were going to drop Shrem Life 3, which is their next project, and they're going to have their solo efforts with that project. Now, to be honest with y'all, this has come from a fan, and I'm a fan in most of the things I'm speaking about because I do think I'm an average fan. I don't want to hear no albums with like 50 songs on it. That's just personally me. It might not even be out. That's just me. I don't want to hear an album just loaded up with songs. And I get the business aspect of it, help streaming and this, that, and the third. But as a fan, when you give me, we were listening to the Migos album, and I did this on Twitch, the last stream I did there on Twitch, and it had 24 songs, and by the time we hit like 13, I was exhausted. Now, again, maybe a lot of times I try to listen to an album throughout, and maybe like we're changing how people even consume albums now, because, and I'm asking you guys this, you guys can answer in the comment section, do you guys listen to a project from front to back anymore, or do you just kind of go through it as like randomly on some shit? Like, and now I feel old on some shit, but remember like popping whenever CDs was still relevant, maybe like in 2006, that's like 12 years ago though, right? But remember popping a CD in and just like letting it flow and letting it ride? These days, while we're in the streaming era, if you got a tape or whatever with 50 songs, bro, I be getting listener fatigue. So personally, I don't knock the fact that they're putting out solo projects. I'm actually very happy that they're doing it, because I think the Migos formula works with Ray Shremmerd, which means if you treat each of the members as their own entity, when they come together in like a fucking Dragon Ball Z fusion, they're even more powerful, and it's not just a Beyonce and Michelle type effect where, okay, we only give a fuck about the group if the lead person's there. Initially, people may have thought that when they were like, oh, Quavo was like the Beyonce, but I think Offset has definitely made his wave, especially last year, to say, yo, I'm on par with this nigga, and if not for him, y'all should check me out. And I think Takeoff is primed to do the same thing as well. So I think that helps the group. So seeing Ray Shremmerd put out solo projects, I'm absolutely down. I'm for it. Anyway, I said that on Everyday Struggle. Michael made it, who claims, like, I don't know if he was kind of like trying to play a show like he don't watch no more, but he still cared enough to tweet. So he's like, yo, you throwing shade at us? And I'm like, what is... This is the thing about Everyday Struggle too. And of course, if Joe's not there, they're going to find somebody to hate. You got to keep in mind this. Like, lucky enough, Joe absorbed the hater card when he was on the show. Now that nigga is not there, somebody gonna be the hater or be the person that people will fire at. Anyway, he felt like I was throwing shade because of the criticism. No, it's fucking criticism. Relax. Then he went on to question, he's like, who are you to say whatever? And the same thing I say to all these rappers who tweet at me, because I told y'all, first of all, I built my own platform until like 2 years ago. I didn't expect none of these guys to ever see my videos. Now they all see them, right? So when someone says, who am I hit them with the only logical response is that the fact that you're asking who am I while responding to it already shows that it's someone that you care about. So that was that with Michael Made It. He's a phenomenal producer, so I'm not going to knock him with that. But obviously he was in his feelings a little bit about criticisms that has to do with Ray Shremmer. And of course, if you don't know, Ray Shremmer designed to his label, I believe, through Interscope. I could be wrong about that, but I believe through Interscope. So I understand that. So that's the Michael Made It thing. Casanova tweeted me some weird shit today. Was it today or yesterday? I don't know. What Casanova speaks in like in codes. I don't know. Like real. I don't know what he's talking about sometimes. So he had tweeted me, and he tweeted me some lyrics having to do with patiently waiting. Now there's a rumored Tekashi 6ix9ine and Casanova beef. Okay, and wherever that is wherever that is. But anyway, he tweeted that at me, and I seen some people ask me like, why is he tweeting you? And I was like, I don't know if that's like, okay, because he's seen me with 6ix9ine, so maybe that's like directed. I don't know, man. Or I be just looking at him like, yo, what is this guy talking about? Regardless, I see him getting some traction with a song, what's it called? Set Trippin'? Some people think it's a diss song to Tekashi. He's not denying it. I honestly believe he's riding that wave. And he said in the interview, and I appreciate his interview, he was like, yo, I'm surprised that a bigger artist, in terms of having hits, would really respond to me. Because if I was a bigger artist, I wouldn't respond to you. So I understand the strategy, and actually I don't knock it. My only thing is that I'm hoping that, especially New York artists, I think they need to keep the violence out of everything. But other than that, y'all niggas have fun with the music and keep it progressive. Okay?